Item number SCP-6780. Object Class Neutralized. Site Responsible: Site-43. Director: Alan J. McInnes. Research Head: Dr. Lillian S. Lilyhammer. Assigned Task Force: MTF Gamma-5. Special Containment Procedures. No containment procedures are necessary at this time. Archived Containment Procedures. Metatron.aic is to review videos uploaded to YouTube or other social media sites for the presence of SCP-6780. Videos containing SCP-6780 are to be taken down and stripped of the anomaly. The channel owners are to be anesthetized. Copies of SCP-6780 instances are to be stored at the High-Yield Data Storage Facility 1 at Site-43. Description: SCP-6780 is a series of videos and written advertisements produced by GOI-5889, Vikander-Kneed Technical Media, that represents a public relations advertising campaign for a line of supplements known as Health by Dado. The verbal and audio-visual content of SCP-6780 appears to be attempting to extol the virtues of health by Dado through use of spoken and written testimonials, reenactments, and use of devices such as medical diagrams, which often do not display human anatomy. Health by Dado, despite the apparent origin, is largely non-anomalous in content. Examples of products in this line include Corieto Coolix and Dado Brain Plus. A rebranded malaria treatment, marketed as a preventative treatment for all viral and bacterial infections. Consisting of 99% ginkgo biloba and ginseng supplement, 1% salt. SCP-6780 instances often portray the products causing significant mundane physical changes in the subject. Individuals who view SCP-6780 become skeptical of testimonial endorsements concerning a product, even products not featured in SCP-6780. Even in person, as subjects will no longer trust product recommendations from individuals who are close to them. This compels subjects to research products recommended to them, ultimately showing a preference for generic products over well-known brand names. Video instances of SCP-6780 typically involve testimonials of one kind or another, but can vary with unpredictable regularity. Additionally, demonstrations of the product often end with undesirable results. Discovery: on November 12, 2021, Metatron.aic noted activity triggering several flags for Vikander-Kneed activity on numerous YouTube channels. Reviews of the noted channels revealed instances of SCP-6780 edited into videos uploaded. Upon confirmation of the GOI's involvement, members of MTF Kappa-43, the mediators, contacted the uploaders, who were unaware of the inclusion of the instances. Despite the instances resembling ads, they were spliced into the video files themselves. It is unclear how the GOI managed this. The videos were taken down, the channel owners amnestetized, and the current containment procedures developed. Addendum 6780.1 Selected Transcripts. The following are several examples of SCP-6780 instances. Designation: SCP-6780-04. Duration: 1 minute 29 seconds. A brunette woman sits on a wooden stool on a soundstage made to look like a plain white room, framed so that its existence as a soundstage as opposed to an actual room is obvious. The woman is rubbing her stomach with a content smile on her face. A voice off-camera calls action before the woman begins her testimony. Spokesperson: Hello, I'm Olivia McConnell. My grandfather is a very important politician, and we've been using Health by Dado for the last 6 months. His job often keeps him very busy and makes him very tired, but thanks to Health by Dado's super bond, we're never apart. An alleged, quote, Platonic aphrodisiac, unquote, sick, which is meant to aid in the repairing of familial relationships. In reality, Superbond is grape-flavored CBD oil, diluted to the point where any narcotic or pharmaceutical effects are non-existent. McConnell lifts up her shirt, revealing a male human face located directly above her navel. The face appears to be mouthing the words, "Kill me." McConnell: Yes, there's a bit of unrest at home, but that's okay. Health by dado means my grandfather gets to spend more time with me. Designation: SCP-6780-11. Duration: 31 seconds. A blonde woman identified by a subtitle as Angeline Wakefield, proud Health by Dado customer, sits in the stool set, surrounded by 5 children. Each of these children is visibly ill, with visible symptoms leading Foundation pathologists to conclude that the children in question are infected with diseases including bubonic plague, smallpox, polio, and possibly a parasitic worm, as a tendril is seen extending from the nostril of one of the children at approximately 22 seconds. Wakefield: I'm currently using Corioculix as an alternative to vaccines. Wakefield holds up a bottle of the product. Now, I don't ever have to worry about my children being negatively affected by vaccination. They'll all die by the age of 20, just as God intended. Thanks, Health by Dado. Wakefield smiles at the camera. One of her children abruptly collapses. Addendum 6780.2 Intercepted Communications. The following is a series of text messages intercepted by MTF Kappa 43 personnel. The record was transmitted directly to Dr. William Weddle's workstation computer at Site-43 from an unknown source. Dado was concerned because last video was not nice to Health by Dado. What is Dado paying you people for? Well, I'm sorry to hear you're unsatisfied with our efforts so far, Dado. But let's see if we can't get to the core of the problem, shall we? What did you take issue with in the videos? Dado thinks video makes Health by Dado seem bad and heartless capitalist. Crowd Dado is not capitalist. Dado is Dado. Trust in Dado. Trust in Health by Dado. So you want people to trust in you more? Well, why didn't you say so? We were thinking you wanted to strengthen your brand. Brand. What is Dado brand? Well, mercenary and serving the ends of purposeless soulless consumerism. And the humor, of course. Don't forget the humor. Dado doesn't think that's fair to Dado. Well, what would you like your brand to be? We're here to serve you, after all. Dado wants to be trusted source of retail specialty goods. Like what Dado is. Dado is small business thing, not corporate Dado. Dado is entrepreneur. Alright, we'll get working on the next video right away. I think you'll like what we come up with. Addendum 6780.3 Selected Transcripts. Continued. Designation: SCP-6780-16. Duration: 27 seconds. A handsome man in a tweed jacket walks across a soundstage, which is dissolving behind him, revealing a winter garden surrounded by a high brick wall. Dado: Hi, I'm Dado, the CEO of Dado Industries and the creator of Health by Dado. I thought I'd talk to you about our product line and let you fine folks at home know about all the benefits of our various health supplements. The garden dissolves into a beach scene. The entity continues to walk, the camera following him. We at Dado Industries care about the well-being of you, our customers. It's for that reason we have developed products like Corioculix, which 100% could help in the treatment of some infections. We in no way have repurposed the malaria medication to try and swindle the public during this time of trouble. This is about trust, and we want you to trust us. The beach dissolves into a scene where the entity is getting into a luxury electric car. Trust in us like we trust in you, and give us your money. Because of that trust, Dado loves you, especially your purchasing power. The entity races off down the street, weaving in and out of traffic until disappearing from view. The screen is full of written words in small font for a moment, and then the ad ends. The writing on screen is made to look like disclaimers, often included in prescription drug commercials. but is in fact the entirety of Act 2 of the 1664 theatrical comedy, Tartuffe. Addendum 6780.4 Intercepted Communications Continued. The following is a series of text messages, intercepted by MTF Kappa 43 personnel. Oh? Did you have any notes or suggestions? That was not Dado. Who was that? He is not Dado. Dado is Dado. Well, that was an actor, dear. All commercials star actors. Did you want to appear yourself? We'd be glad to make that happen. What a coup that would be, filming the immortal Dado or a Dado product ad. We'd be the talk of the media world. No, 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 you will not film Dado. Dado is shy. Dado would like ads to sell Health by Dado products. Sell the idea of Dado's products. Leave actor paying Dado out of it. Playing Dado. Dado paying you, Mr. Victim. Well, if you insist, the customer is always right after all. We'll work on some new material. Addendum 6780.5 Selected Transcripts Continued. Designation SCP-6780-23 Duration 2 minutes 9 seconds. This instance of SCP-6780 cuts between testimonials and a reenactment. The individual giving the testimony is a man identified as Micah Morris, age 97, by his subtitles, apparently sitting within his home. Morris appears to be no older than 35 years of age. Morris: I'm scared of death, but now I don't really have to worry about it. Health by Dado has this great product, Age Away, which has really helped. An anti-aging skincare cream, which is 50% moisturizer, 50% cortisone cream. The scene cuts to a reenactment, where an elderly man appears to be bathing in blood. Nude cadavers of young men and women are in the shot as the man scrubs himself using the blood. Morris's voiceover continues the narration. I used to try the bathroom method to make myself younger. Really messy. And the smell. Horrible. Cut to the elderly man loading corpses into an indoor incinerator. But then I saw the advertisement in the Sunday paper, and I thought I should give it a try. Cut to the elderly man picking a box off of the doorstep. In the background, through the open door, several people are seen blindfolded, bound and gagged. It was miraculous. After one treatment, I looked like this. Cut to a before and after comparison. One shows a man similar in appearance to the actor playing the elderly man. The other shows a man who appears to be in his 50s. And ever since then, I've just been getting younger and younger. Now I don't need to do the bathroom method anymore. But I still do, because it's fun. Health by Dado has given me my youth back, and I'll forever be thankful for it. Morris stands, revealing that their hands are covered in blood. Screaming is heard off-camera, as Morris exits the shot. Addendum 6780.6 Intercepted Communications Continued. The following is a series of text messages, intercepted by MTF Kappa 43 personnel. Dado is speechless. That last ad was really something, right? I thought it was some of our best work in 5 years. I'm really glad to see it resonated with you, Dado. I think it'll really inspire the consumers to pick up your products. Dado thinks it's something alright. Dado thinks it's dumpster fire. Oh, well that's disappointing. The creative department was really proud of it. Well, did you have any notes? I really want to get this right for you. It's important to us that you're happy with the product. Dado has notes. Dado has many fine notes. Most importantly, Dado thinks you should stop killing people to make ads. They're actors. No one is going to miss them. What? Dado, it's a joke, dear. These are ads. We pay people to act in them. No one actually died. What about all the blood? Dado hates blood. Special effects! Did you actually think we killed people for 2-minute ad copy? No, definitely not. Dado is smart. No doubt. Well, any thoughts on a new direction then? If this one wasn't to your liking? Dado just thinks less blood. Dado hates violence. Never mind the violence of unchecked capitalism, am I right? We'll take a new direction. Don't worry your Dado head about it. You do have a head, right? It's just no one has ever seen you. Just the products in the text. Yes, Dado has head. Where else would Dado's beautiful brain be? Right, and such a beautiful mind to have come up with all these wonderful products. Such an innovator. Dado is an entrepreneur, not innovator. Gotcha. Well, keep your eyes peeled for the new ad. I've got some great ideas. Addendum 6780.7 Selected transcripts. Continued. Designation: SCP-6780-25. Duration: unknown. The ad consists of a variable runtime, containing only static and the words, "Buy health by Dado. We'd hate to use violence," overlaid onto the static in bright red font, flickering on and off. Different each time it has been viewed. The pacing of the message, fading in and out over the video, when compared to Morse code, translates to, quote, "When you're broke, and you just can't stand the sight of your face in the mirror anymore, health products like Health by Dado are the only reasonable solution. Otherwise, maybe it's time to consider the failure of your existence, and the fact that rapidly buying things won't fill that gaping hole in your life. Health by Dado is now 35% off for a limited time." Addendum 6780.8 Intercepted Communications. Continued. The following is a series of text messages, intercepted by MTF Kappa 43 personnel. Dado would like to speak with manager. My manager? I am the manager, Dado. What's the problem? Dado would like to speak to someone in charge. Also me. Did you have a problem with the last ad? We found subliminals to be quite effective. Dado did not have problem with subliminals. Then what's the matter? You should see a serious bump in purchases over the next fiscal quarter. Dado will try one last time. Dado hired Victim to be voice of Health by Dado. You'd not do what Dado asked. Dado is sick of asking. I'm afraid I don't quite understand. We've tried our best to live up to your wishes. What in particular are you taking issues with? Dado is sick of Victim doublespeak. You would not like Dado when he's angry. Like the Hulk, right? I like it. Do you want us to get Mark Ruffalo? I bet he's not busy. No, that is not what Dado wants. You are making Dado very angry. Wait, could you get Ruffalo? Probably not. Dado wants a refund. Oh, I'm sorry, Dado. There's no refunds possible. You should have read the contract. This is a service industry after all. But if that's the end of our collaboration, we understand. Whatever. Expect our invoice in the next week or so. Thank you for trusting Vikander-Kneed Technical Media. For a better tomorrow. Dado very disappointed in Victim customer service. Dado leaving bad review with BBB. According to research by Site-43 staff, Vikander-Kneed is not registered with the Better Business Bureau.